Top of the second. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Here comes the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Mantiply, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Yeah, there's guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
3-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the power speed combo. Oswaldo Cabrera. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
2-0. And another ball. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside. Mantiply picks over, and he's back in standing. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
So they turn things over to the righty, Andres Munoz. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners in scoring position. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Jorge Polanco. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swings through that one. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
That one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And there's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Up the middle, and it gets by him. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throws to second. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Mark Appel gets the ball now. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Number 35.
Brian Roberts digs in now. He's 0 for 1. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.